Alright, since I'm into hello, guys, I should say hello before starting to talk. Since we're into playing weird games today, let's try this one. Twisted Mirror. Play. I don't know why I decided to come to this far. To this... Yeah. That's what it said. Alright. Subscribe! I'm just kidding. Oh, by the way, thank you to everyone that's subscribing. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Like, you guys are making my weeks. You're making my days a whole lot better. Okay. I don't know why I decided to come to this fair. I'm third wheeling anyways. We're only here for Rema's funnel cake. Boy. And I'm way too tired after my shift to pretend he's interesting. I just want to go home, honestly, but I said I'd be there. Our local church threw this John together and dressed it up with food carts and a bouncy castle, which is supposed to make it exciting, I guess, and called it a fair. Talk about a waste of time. I agree. Alright, let's go. I see something on the bottom. Should I be... Oh, scroll down? Okay, I see. Well, okay, to be fair, this event isn't a huge waste. It's almost like a flea market. It's pretty cool. Some neat clothes, old books, and things like that. What currently caught my eye, though, is this one mirror. I've never really been that into mirrors, but the design of this one has caught my eye. I think it's pretty cool looking. Okay, let's go. That must be Dan calling for me, but I kind of want to keep looking at the mirror. Yeah, mirror, do it. The more I peer into this mirror, the more entranced I feel. My eyes are magnetically drawn to its surface, and I can't look away. Come inside. What in the... Okay, I know I am not tripping. I heard something. Someone must be playing some dumb prank. I look back at the mirror, and I jolt in surprise. Wow! There's a hand there. And it's not my hand. Does it want me to take it? What is this? A chocolate factory? This is ridiculous. Okay, I choose the chocolate factory one. That hand looks weird and it's probably a prank. I'm not touching it. Come closer. Huh? Looking into the mirror, I see a shadow inside of it. I reach my hand out to touch the glass, but instead my entire arm goes through it. I lean in to see if I can hear the whisper again. As soon as I put my hand on the glass, I immediately fall through it. Oh no. What just happened? Where in the world am I? Did I just stay in the same place I was in before? It looks colder, and even though it's not, and all the people are gone, the sun seems to have moved too. It's like noon now? Is this some kind of trick mirror for a prank show? I yell out, but all I hear is the wind blowing lightly through the fair tents. If this is a prank show, they really went all out to pull some joke on me. And I thought it was bad when we gave Sean a pancake that was actually a bar of soap. Nah, this right here takes the cake. Gave a pancake that was actually a bar of soap. How do you make a bar of soap look into a pancake? I'm kind of curious. I mean, I'd watch that video. Well, they put all this effort in. Maybe I should explore a bit? Or what happens if I try to go back in the mirror instead? Go back. I try putting my foot through the mirror and nothing. Seems like it's a one trip to Mirrorville. Looks like I'm exploring. Looking around this place gives me a not so great vibe. I mean, sure, it doesn't look too creepy, but something I can't put my finger on about this place makes me feel uneasy. Joke or not, I do not like that I'm here alone. I keep walking further in with hopes that I'll find an exit to this place, but it seems almost endless, which immediately fills me with anxiety because I have no idea which way I came from in the first place. Great. This reminds me of when I play Minecraft and I'm like going through the fucking tunnels. Jeez, I always get lost. I look around for a while and it gets old pretty quick. It's just empty tents as far as the eyes can see. Not a body in sight, not even the shadow that lured me in here. I should start making my way back to where I was. Maybe they got the mirror open again and are looking for me? Okay. I know from here I made a right. Then from there I definitely went left. But then, where do I go from here? Forward, left, or back? I don't know. It's all the same picture to me. Forward? If you don't know what's right, go left. Bam. Right. Left, left. There's a mirror ahead. I go up to it, a little suspicious, keeping my hand buried in my pockets. It's weird enough I fell through that first mirror. I don't need to fall through another. I can see the hallway behind me, or an identical one. Rather, since I can't see myself at all, my shadow doesn't even touch the glass. I lean in closer and blink in disbelief. I can't believe it. I thought that was the hallway. I can clearly see Rema at the funnel cake stall back at the fair. I smirk fondly at how stupid she's being, trying to nibble at her snack in a sexy way. And no wonder, too. That stupid boy she's been obsessed with for the past 2 months is there. Dan's there, too. Ha! He's so stoned. He's sitting on the pavement, tucking into what looks like his fifth funnel cake, judging from the paper plates scattered around him, completely oblivious to the world. Do they even know I'm not there? Do they care that I suddenly disappeared? Did they look around at all, wondering where I got off to? Did they even glance around before they ordered to see if I wanted anything? Or did they forget that I came with them? That guy isn't even paying attention to Rama. He doesn't care about her. He's never held her hair when she got puke drunk at a party. And I bet if he had the opportunity, he wouldn't think to. I did that for her. I let her crash on my couch when she ran away from school. I'm the one who paid every time we got takeout because she always forgot to keep cash on her, and I never once asked her to pay me back. And there she is, forgetting me, laughing way too hard at something that probably wasn't that funny. If I was there, would the scene play out the same way? Would I be on stage at all? They're not even glancing around to look for me. I should keep moving. What if the person that reached out for you was like switching places with you? Now you're stuck in the mirror until someone else reaches out to you and you switch places. Go right. I turn away from the mirror, a little breathless. What else is in there? It's like some sort of teleporting hub. Could I spy on anyone I wanted from here? The president? My ex? Could I travel to the Taj Mahal if I found the right mirror? The possibilities make my head spin. I realize I'm panting and try to take a deep breath. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to start doing that. But it's like the air is, I don't know, hot somehow? I feel like I'm breathing in pepper spray. I start coughing, but it just makes the burning in my throat worse. I can't help but cough, though, until my neck... I can't help but cough until my neck and face are swollen. Okay. I try thumping my chest, but it is not doing any good. I feel like I'm about to dry heave. My skin is burning, it's freezing, it's crawling with goosebumps. God, I'm so hot, I'm dying. I'm gonna puke. I'm on fire. I can't breathe. Oh God. I just puked. It's like clawed its way up my throat and filled the gashes with acid. There's so much I can't stop. I can't believe I'm gonna die this way. My eyes are bulging out of my head from the force of puking. I cough again. Puke comes out of my nose. Gross! My legs give out and I land in the puddle. I don't even care. I land in the puddle. I lay shivering in the pile of my own sick, feeling waves of freezing and burning wash down my skin. I cough, but the air is softer now and I almost feel like I can't breathe again. I wipe my nose and spit out whatever bile is left in my mouth. Ugh! It's so bitter sour, the nasty taste fades and I realize my cough has let up. I sit up and take a slow, deep breath. God, is the air sweet. I have to keep moving. Right. Left. Left. I see another mirror up ahead. I make my way over to the mirror. I can see a hall, this one, another, but I'm nowhere to be seen. It freaks me out that I do not have a reflection. I probably look awful and I've got puke on my pants. Yeah, I don't want to see that. I get closer, trying to see if I can find myself, but as I near the glass, I realize it never showed the hall at all. The hall at all. There must be something wrong with my eyes if I actually managed to confuse it with my mother's kitchen. I rub my face and look closer. If I would have known, I would have prepped myself and just read the story. I didn't think. Anyways, I rub my face and look closer. It really is the kitchen. There's the linoleum and the flowery paper. Moss sitting there having a cigarette and some kind of sandwich. She's smiling at something on her phone. Suddenly, she looks up at the back door. I guess there's something there because she goes to answer it. It's some woman I've never seen before. But clearly, they must know each other very well if they're kissing like that in the doorway. I want to look away, but I'm transfixed at the same time. I know I shouldn't be disgusted with my mother. Obviously, she has a sexuality that is separate from her role as my caretaker. Obviously, she's a multi-faced being with needs and desires of her own. But that's my mother, and that's a stranger. And they're giggling and holding hands, and this is clearly something that has been going on for a while. And this is something I never even knew about. I never even suspected. Was she ever going to tell me? Did she think she couldn't trust me with this? Wait. There's the picture of us in Arizona. When we fried an egg on the sidewalk, and the picture of us at New Year's in 2008. Those been on the fridge for as long as I can remember. When was the last time I went home? When did she take them down? Am I in the secret here? Is my mother ashamed of me? I know I never made it to med school, but I never thought that made me such an embarrassment if she kept this woman from me because she doesn't think I can handle her being in a relationship, or is she keeping me from her because she wants to pretend like she doesn't have a child? They lean in again to make out, and I tear my eyes away. I need to get out of here. Okay. As I move on, I start to hear this high-pitched whining noise, like a mosquito buzzing, only it sounds like it's flying in the middle of my head. I step back and wave my hands looking around for a bug, but I don't see anything. The whining gets louder, as if someone cranked up the volume, and it reverberates in my skull. It's like there's a railroad spike being driven into the back of my head. I slap my hands over my ears, clutch the base of my neck, and start screaming. Making the sound is a relief, but it echoes and gets louder until it's just as deep in my head as this stupid mosquito spike. My eyes are shaking like jello. Gross. In my head, my teeth feel like they're grinding on metal shavings. I keep screaming. My throat blisters from the effort, my ears bleed from the sound. I bury my fingers in my ear trying to dig the spike out myself, but all I scoop out is brains. Jelly dribbles down my elbows as I scratch up to my face, trying to get some relief. Ribbons of scalp and skin peel over as I widen the hole in my head, trying to get that damn bug out. The sun hits my exposed nerves like a kid with a magnifying glass hits an ant. My blood evaporates like a puddle in the summer, and I wake up face down. Time must have passed. I know I fainted, but the sun's still overhead like it's been noon all along. The mosquito spike is gone, though. That's good. I look at my hands, they're a mess, and the fingernails are cracked and broken. I rub them on my pants trying to get the dry blood off of them. Great, I see another mirror ahead. Maybe it's a mirror, maybe it's a window. I don't care at this point. I know I saw a hallway, I know it's the one behind me, and that means I've got to have a reflection. I've got to have a reflection. As I get closer, I can almost catch the flicker as it changes from the hall to the bar. There's a guy nursing a drink, and it's clearly not his first. Wait a minute. I know who those bony shoulders. It's been months and I'm over it, but the sight of him makes me so mad I slap my hand against the glass, and all it does is send shooting pains up my arm. What about your AA meetings, huh? But you're sober. You just like to go to bars for the ambience? You don't actually order any drinks? Oh, but you did. It was just the one. It doesn't really count. Well, I can't count. And it looks like I'm about to count to 7. I know that he lied to me the whole time we were dating, but seeing it makes me angry all over again. And now he's talking to some random stranger, and he's being so awkward. I know that face, and I know how hard he's trying to be cool. And I can tell that girl doesn't want to play therapist for free. Sorry, lady. Looks like you just got stuck with it. She's pretty. I can't fault him for trying to hit her up, but oh, what is he pulling out of his... Is that the ring? I start hitting the mirror again. It's so embarrassing, but I'm not crying too. The stupid ring he knew I would hate and spent all the money on anyways. The ring he refused to return when I said I couldn't wear it. I knew it was just a status symbol for him, but to see him use it to trash talk me with... I rest my head against the glass trying to breathe. I mean, it's not that it's an ugly ring. It's actually kind of beautiful. It's not for me. It's not something I can wear. I mean, I could have tried. I could have ignored that it wasn't to my taste. I could have just bought another wardrobe or let his mother buy me another wardrobe and worn it anyways. I could have become the kind of person that wears that kind of ring. Does that make me a bad person? That I didn't even try to become the kind of person that can wear that ring? I'm staring at him, trying to see what his face is showing. He's just drunk, and I know I shouldn't let it get to me, but that girl's making such a cute, sympathetic face, and he's so encouraged by it, talking more trash about the controlling little gold digger that ruined his life, and this sob escapes me. I don't even know where it came from. It's not like it's my fault. He's killing himself. I didn't send him to the bar. Even if he blames me. I close my eyes and try to ground myself. Whatever these mirrors are showing me, who's to say they're even real? This whole thing could be a fever dream. Maybe it's from the second-hand smoke from Dan's stupid blunt. I just need to take a little sip. Excuse me for a sec. My eyes dart around as I walk, and I keep a hand on the wall to steady myself. My fingers skim across the surface until they get caught in something. But when I look, there's nothing there. I pull my hands away, but my fingertips are glued to the wall. I grab my wrist with my other hand, and I start to yank. No good. I can feel my joints straining out of their sockets. I take a deep breath. I can't lose my head in here. I've survived everything else at this place thrown at me, and I can survive this one too. I try to wiggle my fingers loose. I spit on them to ease the friction. I gently slide them up and down the wall, but they just won't come off. The wall bucks beneath my hand, throwing itself into my palm and elbow. I tried to pull away, but there's no way I can without getting another body part stuck to it. Then the other wall slams into me, grabbing my knee, and jumps back across the hall, pulling me spread eagle. I'm like half starting to lose my voice. I'm kind of into it now, so I want to see what happens, because this is a good story. I take a deep breath. As long as I stay calm, I can get myself out of this. This isn't even as bad as the stuff before. Maybe all I need to do is wait it out. The walls start moving again, not as quickly as before, but I can definitely feel them creeping apart. My joints start to strain for a second. It doesn't feel too bad, almost like a good stretch. But then there's a sharp pain in my elbow as the wall drags it too far from my shoulder. That feeling makes me think of when you're eating a chicken wing and you pop the bone out of the cartilage, you know? That pop and smack? That's so satisfying. I'm flooded with terror as I feel my arm being slowly sucked out of my shoulder. The pain is blinding for a second. I pass out. Then I feel my knee being ripped apart like a rag doll by a bulldog. I look down at my jeans. My skin has been split open by the force, exposing the layers of muscles and tendons underneath my bones are poking through. Oh God, that's not right. I think I feel the blood streaming down from my armpit as the same thing starts happening to my shoulder. I can't really feel anything anymore. Just a searing pain everywhere. There's a suctioning sound. I hear dripping. I fall to the floor, lying on my back. I see an arm and leg dangling on the walls. My body is throbbing, but at least the pain isn't so sharp anymore. The warmth pools around me and feels like I'm sinking into my bed at home. The pain isn't so bad anymore. My eyelids flutter and I feel myself drifting to sleep. Tomorrow's a Sunday, right? I don't need to set an alarm, do I? I'm too tired to pull my phone out of my pocket. Oh wait, it's out of battery anyways. Not that it really worked in this place anyways. I wonder if I'll find any missed calls when I would. What? What? Am I dead? I'm dead? So it really does depend on the answers you give. Anyways, well, I died. That was a very interesting I'm the sky man. That was very interesting. Very cool story. And I feel like the choices, I don't know, it would have been cool if there was a picture that would have showed like different sides and then you choose a side. But that's just my opinion. I think it was really cool and good stuff. Thank you very much.